He's alright. You've seen the frustration overlaps into chronic gestation. He is now into the gangster mode. Now this is light. A victory light. A victory light.
Yo, they gave us Diet Mountain Dew last time, y'all. How could they? Yo, listen, man, this is Victory Light episode 68. That means that the next episode...
Sucio.
Coño.
Wait,
You know what it is?
What's the next episode?
69.
Nice. Yeah.
Speaking of 69, and 69 is only fun if y'all are height appropriate. If Shorty's mad short and you're mad tall, then she's either gonna be topping you off while you look at her butthole from 2 feet away, or you gonna be eating box while she licks your belly button. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Both of those things are cool.
Good morning, Victor.
Good morning,
Light.
Good morning, y'all. This is Victory Light episode 68. You know what I'm saying? We got the gods in the building. We got Reina Valle in the house. La Reina La Matatana. You know what I'm saying? Lisbeth Ortiz in the house. We got Uncle Victor in the motherfucking house. Arturo Dude in the motherfucking house. God damn it. Quantity legend. Min Tran. You know what I'm saying? I was going to call him Max Tran because he's the max, bro. He's the maximum. And of course, you know what I'm saying? The person that keeps the audio crystal clear clarity. You know what I'm saying? The guru of the rock that is Victory Light. You know what I'm saying? The one, the only.
Hassan Insane.
Yo, it's crazy. Like, you know what's crazy?
That nobody else gets a drop when
Yo,
you say that
that's
name?
crazy.
That's so
Only
true.
Hassan?
Wow.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's almost
That's
like he's
so
in charge of
fucking
the
true.
drops.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Yeah. It's almost like that's what it does. That's what it do, Yugi. But yeah,
Yo.
last episode
Yes.
we ended on the Tommy Richmond Ian sort of like back and forth, because I just, you know, as a music lover and an artist myself, I thought it was an interesting conversation to have, the reception of Ian versus the reception of Tommy Richmond.
Doug.
And it's just two very opposing views. But when we ended last episode, I feel like we didn't really hear much from Liz on the subject, so I kind of wanted to start with you about the whole thing.
I want you to go off, but I also want to just say, like, when I went back to the crib, I told my son about it, right? So,
Yeah.
like, we had a little conversation about it. And he was like, yo, Rainey saying Ian ain't no fucking hitter? Nah. You know what I'm saying? I swear to God, motherfuckers talking sweet about Ian.
Yeah.
I was like,
fuckers in the barber shop talking about Ian ain't no hitter. Ian ain't about this. Ian ain't about
About
that.
that.
Shut the fuck up. Y'all don't live with Ian.
you don't live with Ian.
Y'all know he got caught with a ratchet shooting at the police and shit.
Nah, these new kids love that dude, bro.
Bro,
Yeah.
yo, so, all right. I don't know. I'm asking you, right? Because, like, I hear the music and I'm like, all right, I'm not mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like, it is what it is. But again, I am a washed dad. I don't know if y'all seen, I had a washed dad shirt on recently. You know what I'm saying? Because I am a washed dad. So I don't understand. I just hear the shit and I'm like, you like it? I like it. We both in the car, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's deeper than that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Obviously.
That's really what it is. When you respect the culture that deep, it gets deep. Because if you just like an average listener, you just like, oh, the shit, dump, fuck it, play it when we on the boat. It don't matter. But when you have a deep level of love and respect for rap, for hip hop, it's different.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, and it's like these people, they come in, they don't grow up, they don't love it, they don't give a fuck about it, they just see the audience. That's all they care. They see the audience, they see how rappers are treated, and they want that specific. So there's no love in the game, and you could tell they sound fucking ridiculous.
Yo, you know what's cool? So here's the thing with that. Here's my, not even devil's advocate, bro. Just watch nigga shit. Like, people used to say that shit about like everything that I used to listen to. You know what I'm saying? Like, my uncle is like 10 years older than me, and he would hear me listening to like Mobb Deep and Wu-Tang and shit, and he'd be like, man, that fucking bull, all they talking about is killing and selling drugs. You don't know about KRS-One. It was edutainment. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, nigga, shut the yeah. I was like, shut the fuck old ass nigga. Fuck out of here, old ass nigga. This shit, man. My mom like a bunch of wild Puerto Ricans. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, this is hip hop. And he was like, nah, that ain't hip hop. This is hip hop. So I feel like we going through the same shit cyclically, and because we all 5 borough kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, we feel a certain way about hip hop. Like, that's pop music to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck was playing in your crib when you was growing up besides like fucking Raulín and like or hip hop? You know what I'm saying? Outside on your block, whatever. But the other thing about it is, like the Tommy Richmond shit, like he can sing.
Yeah,
he can sing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, I haven't seen Ian live, and I don't know. There's something about new rap that when I see it live, I'm like, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't hit the same. And I feel like that's because I'm come from the era that I come from. Yeah. Where it's like, yo, you got to have this, and this to be able to be successful in hip hop and be respected. You know what I'm saying? And have an audience. And it just, that Q-Tip line, like, rap is not pop. If you call it that, then stop. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was 1994? Yeah. He said that shit. And I'm like, bro, rap is pop music now. So it's just like, I'm kind of, I see both sides of this shit. You feel me? Where it's just like, yo, for somebody that's like, yo, I'm in the studio, I'm rapping, bro. I'm fucking rapping, dog. And I've been doing, I sit down, I fucking, with the notebook, bro. Like I said, I just see, paint the picture. The A24, like, little sepia tone, you in there with the pad, like, with the fucking fit, you know what I mean? No, like, fucking with the beats. So that's a different POV versus me, who I'm just hopping in the car with the kid, you know what I'm saying? Yo, what you want to listen to, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Yo, listen to this, bro. This shit is called Apostles' Warning. You know what I'm saying? It's low key that this is Tupac. And my son's like,
I think it's
what?
I think one thing, like, hip hop gets older like everything else, and I think that the older it gets, the more it becomes a requirement to be a student of the game. Like, if you really about this shit, like, I think the older things get, hip hop is a very young medium, a very young art form. It just turned 50 years old. Now, that's a lot of time, but
y'all niggas better say that shit about me when I turn 50. Yo, Meryl just turned 50. He's mad young.
Yeah. I'm talking about Meryl. Meryl is right now.
I've never called you an old bitch in my life, bro.
No, you said no, I don't. Yo, now they're gonna do the supercut of like, you old bitch. Yeah. In black and white, like, you old wash bald bitch.
Wash.
I'm bald for sure.
Yeah, but like, you know, turning 50 years old, I think you have to, like, at the very least, you got to know where you stand. Like, are you a student of the game or are you a passive listener? Like, there's nothing wrong with being a passive listener, but I just feel like people need to know their place in the culture. And this not even me saying that I'm some sort of important figure or whatever, but at the very least, I have a respect for this shit, and I do this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I have an in that most passive listeners or people who are not as involved don't have. And for me personally, there's an authenticity to Tommy Richmond that simply is not there with Ian. And, like, as a student of the game, you just hear that shit. Like, a passive listener is not going to pick up on certain things. A student of the game is. And I feel like with Tommy Richmond, like, there's a track he has. Hold on, wait. Let me find it right now. But there's a track that Tommy Richmond has with several people, actually, like a bunch of DMV artists, and, like, I, like, get a glimpse into, like, who he is as a person. Right. Like he'll get into like feelings of, like, inadequacy and like talking about himself for real. He'll, like, oh man, I'm gonna try and find the song, but there's a line that he says, I feel like the least important one in the room. I'm about to dye my hair blue. What the fuck I'm supposed to do? Like, that type of shit is like, yeah, that's hip hop. Like, there's a vulnerability there that, like, I just don't hear from Ian. Ian is a bunch of, like, I'm having a time of my life and I'm having fun and this is great. And, like, that's cool. That's cool. If you enjoy that, that's cool. Yeah. But know your place. That's all.
Okay. Yeah. I gotta agree 100%, because when you look at the dynamic, you see a bunch of white kids, right, turn into hip hop. But you have black artists who can't even be considered rock, R&B, even country.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, we accept people so freely, and motherfuckers take advantage of that, bro. And it's the same thing with the Michael Rubin thing, where it's like you let people in the room, they get comfortable with everybody in the room, and then they try to over exaggerate or try to like overpower the voices in the room.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's the point of, you're still a guest. Wherever you are, you're still a guest, and you got to respect whatever that is. And it's like, these people, I can't say these people, but I'll say Ian itself. Ian and people like him will just see the outcome of what rappers have, and they say, yo, I want to get into that room. I need access to that. But once they get in there, it's just like, oh, you see how easy it was for me? Like, hip hop is cool. They'll start telling you what hip hop is. And then in 3 years, they doing a fucking country album, but we don't get that same acceptance.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, to that point, how do we feel about Shabuzi, who is literally
I
a black country
love
dude?
him, bro.
Because I'm like, bro, like, I get it. Like, Lil Nas X tried to do it, and then it was like, it felt like, but everybody knew Lil Nas X was like a barb and like an internet chronically online person who then became a musician. I think Shabuzi was just doing music from jump. Like, if I'm, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm like, bro, I don't know. It's something about fucking radio B that it's like, yo, this is a good idea. This is good. Remember when Beyonce did the country shit and they were like, that's not country.
Yeah.
This motherfucker is country.
Yeah.
Like, this shit is country. He's like, bang, 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 saying bang, 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 bang. I'm like, dang, this is, I'm nervous. Like, if you know what I'm saying, if the lights go out and it's just start playing, I'm getting nervous.
Why are you scared of country music,
I don't
bro?
know. This shit is just frightening, B. Like, if I hear like banjos and bang, 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 bang.
You know, country music is just white bachata, right?
Yo, low key. High key, it very is, because it's just like, I'm gonna kill my wife, left me for a mailman, and I'm gonna kill myself with rum and cokes.
And you gotta drink heavy too. It's the same thing, bro.
Drinking whiskey.
It's just the white version.
Damn, Johnny Cash was mad depressed, bro. I think. I don't know none of that nigga's music. I just be lying. I seen a T-shirt on like Forever 21.
Yo, your mind is.
This is the last thing I guess the last point I have in the whole Tommy Richmond versus Ian thing, like, just to break down Tommy Richmond's character, how it seems to me, right? The artist I was talking about before, his name is My Name Isn't Jack. My Name Isn't J-Mac. It's like all one word, all lowercase, right? He has a song with Tommy Richmond called Bunker / Pre-Roll, right? That song came out in 2022 as a single. The video came out like a couple months after that. But on TikTok, you see videos on Tommy Richmond's profile, which has 632,000 followers. The last time he posted about his song with My Name Isn't J-Mac, a black artist from Virginia. Last time he posted that, he posted a snippet on TikTok in June of this year. So what that says to me about Tommy is that he actually values his relationships in hip hop. He values his relationships with black artists. Like, despite the song being 2 years old at this point, over 2 years old at this point, he's still posting snippets on his TikTok because, like, okay, look, now I got this platform. Now I done blew up and all that. So let me put my homeboys on. Let me put my homeboys on that I was rocking shows with 50 people at.
Right.
Like, there's footage of it. Like, people was like, yo, I saw Tommy live in 2022. Like, he got it. He's like that. Versus Ian showing up at Rolling Loud. Who the fuck is this guy? You know what I mean? Just because he got the cosign from Yachty, like, people think he valid. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just not.
That's some internet shit.
Yeah.
I feel you. And I feel like that's some internet shit because everything, like, yo, I be feeling slow as hell, dog. I feel like I got the little Veneers. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, because I'll be like, yo, shit moves so fucking fast. Like, I'm used to this artist is dropping an album whenever the fuck they want to drop an album. Like, Nas dropped Illmatic in 94, then It Was Written came out in like 98.
Yeah.
So that was like 4 years in between, you know what I'm saying? So, like, niggas are waiting, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not mad, and I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, if I fuck with you as an artist and I want to hear your best shit, bro, take your time, bro.
Yeah.
Take your time. Don't just jump, Yo, who's the hottest producer right now? Let me get that's the shit that I don't like. Is like shit, it won't last, bro. You'll think about like an album or a song that you fuck with heavy like 10 years ago. but it was just like of the moment.
It was insular, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like of the moment. You throw it on now, you're like, bro, this shit's kind of goofy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But then there's other shit you throw on, you like,
yeah, it's timeless.
Shit gets emotional.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I was in the car, bro. It's fucking Unbelievable came on, the Biggie joint, and I was just like, oh, I was making like the fucking smelly Toto face thing. The
smelly Toto face.
Driving mad fast and shit. My kids in the car. I'm like, yo, listen, this shit is real. And they were like, they were like, all right. He's like, yo, bro, he's talking about like shooting people and shit. I'm like, yeah.
So do we want a new A$AP Rocky album then? Since you brought it up.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, that's the thing. I'm like, yo, here's my thing with Rocky. Like, Rocky, I love you. You're my guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I super fucked with and this is gonna sound like the most washed take ever, but it's a common wash take. I fucked with your old shit way more.
Yeah.
The Clams Casino shit, all that weird dark black scale shit that they was doing early. You know what I'm saying?
Were they calling it? Cloud rap?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like all the weird kind of like 3-6 Mafia influence shit. I love that shit, bro. Like
it was very
A$AP.
It was very Houston, like very Texas.
You know what I'm saying? But it was it was like, yo, I have been listening to this for a long time. I love it. I'm not gonna bite it. I'm going to sauce it up. I'm going to take elements of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get Clams Casino to give me like these weird ethereal beats. You know what I'm saying? And shit just worked. And I can throw that shit on right now and it cooks. Same shit with The Weeknd, House of Balloons. I listen to House of Balloons. I'm like, ooh, this shit goes crazy. But then there's certain shit that I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, ugh.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. When you realize that House of Balloons is mostly date rape music, then it's like,
then
it gets a little weird. I'm sorry, like that's kind of what it sounds like, bro. He all over them songs talking about take these drugs and then fuck my band. I'm like,
take these drugs
and fuck the band. And you can't have me until you fuck the band.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What? Like, you know what's crazier? Is like he meant like the band. He meant like Dylon, Ness, Babs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or he meant Dylon.
You gotta get trizzed by Dylon 5 times, bro, just to hang out with The Weeknd?
Just to hang out with The Weeknd.
That's crazy, bro. Chill, Abel.
Yeah, man.
Like,
relax.
Come on. I don't even know how to see your last name.
Making them songs and having a biblical name is crazy. Crazy,
It's
bro.
on brand, bro. Anybody I know whose name is in the Bible is the fucking worst person. The worst person to walk on this side of the earth, bro.
Name a trustworthy Jacob. You can't.
Yo,
Bro, the first Jesus I met after Jesus Christ stole out of the fucking teacher purse, bro.
Dog, let me tell you something right now. As a Bronx denizen, I have never met an angel without a felony on their record. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
every angel I met got 17 baby mothers.
Yo, a neck tat.
Yeah.
That say Christina. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Yo.
But to A$AP Rocky, I've never like really listened to him. He's so beautiful to look at, though. So
he's a gorgeous man.
Whatever he want to do, plus Rihanna, it's like whatever we could get from her, even if it's through him, I'm with it, bro. Drop the fucking album.
Here's my shit too. Now that you married, is it crazy to be like, yo, sing the hook on this shit for me?
Yeah, give me a little feature.
Let me get a feature.
Well, she was in the music video for DMB, That's My Bitch, which came out, I think, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
She was like the star of Rocky's music video for that, which sort of
cool.
is also a callback to when she was in the Fashion Killer music video back in 2013. So in some ways, Rocky has been playing the long game.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I mean, I think she might have a feature. How could he drop the album and not have a Rihanna feature, bro?
Dog. And don't do that shit when you put your kids on your album, nigga. That shit is, I hate that shit. That shit is tax evasion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z did that shit, nigga. That's why niggas mad quiet after all the Diddy shit and he ain't saying nothing.
Oh my God.
Drake also did that.
Thank you. Motherfuckers just hiring their kids. I'm about to do that shit, bro.
Yo, listen.
When you hear a fucking voice, Daddy, I think the camera's heating up.
Yeah.
That's my 7-year-old. Nigga, we're doing child labor.
Yep. When when you see a little guy on video, when you see a little guy run up here and have me beat the Elder Dragon in Minecraft for him mid podcast, mind your business, all right? You know? But
all right, bro, we're gonna take a break and let these children get the fucking word.
Yo, fucking agarra algo, coño, ponte a trabajar.
A victory light.
get your podcasts.
A victory like
It's right. You know what I'm saying? Cialis is for all day. Viagra's for right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I just trying to tell y'all. Oh, shit. No, we back.
Yeah.
It's victory light. You heard? You know what I mean? We back, baby. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we left off talking about young people things. You know what I'm saying? And we coming back to young people things because we got a lot of young people in the room,
Yeah.
of which I am not one. And I'm fucking washed. And I'm ashamed to ask my son things every single day because then he's like, damn, nigga, you a lame. Like, shit, ain't got
He's
no
like, damn,
hoes.
Dad. Like,
You know what it is for your son to look you in your eyes and be like, you ain't got no hoes?
yo, you really got no Riz, Dad?
No Riz at all?
That's
Like,
why you got a
crazy.
whole wife.
I got a
bro.
whole
It's
wife,
like,
bro.
Yo, your mama's
Yeah.
in the
I
next
got
room,
him,
bro.
but that's your mother, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? I got no
yeah,
hoes,
yeah.
Let her
bro.
raise him for like 3 days. See if he keeps talking like that. She left me at home with a sack of potatoes.
Word.
Fuck out of here.
Let you get raised by somebody with fucking star 69 in their Instagram name. Yo, so explain this shit to me, y'all, because to me the word demure just means somebody who's like it's just like, yo, I'm just like a very shy, low-key person,
A little mysterious.
mysterious. Apparently that shit means it's like coño. Like, it just means 100 different things. Please explain to me what the fuck demure means. Who the fuck is Jules LeBron? That has nothing to do with LeBron James.
Jewel, you good? You good?
Nah, I'm about to have an aneurysm. I need y'all to help me. Help me. I need something to dilate my blood vessels.
Jules LeBron is a content creator. She's on TikTok.
Okay.
She went viral for doing the whole demure thing, where it's just like, oh, you see me, I'm very demure, very calm, very classy. Just means you chilling. You don't do too much.
That's it?
You see, when you walked in today,
Yeah.
you wasn't very demure. You was doing a lot.
I was.
Yeah, you came in. First of all, you came in late.
Damn, coño.
Today, you're a little ashier than you was last week. Not very demure of you.
I did the exfoliated scrub, bro.
Nah, I'm fucking with you. But I just wanted to talk about her because I think it's so cool. I followed her for 2 years, bro. She's been putting out content for so long.
Yeah.
And she's very honest about her struggles. You know, she's a trans woman. She's also a bigger girl. So she's gone through just a lot of ups and downs. And now she made one fucking video that took off. And now she's pulling all kinds of major deals.
Oh, this is...
Yeah,
Oh.
I saw sorry, not to cut you off.
Yeah.
I just real quick, I saw like a GoFundMe link or something for her facial feminization surgery. And like she apparently like they paid all of it and then some, based solely off just going viral off the demure shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Which is kind of crazy. Nobody really even is talking about this, but a month or two ago, she had been talking to a company that said that they would sponsor her trans surgery, like to help her transition.
Yeah.
And they were talking about it for months, doing a whole thing. And then when it came to do it the actual day of, they were lying to her. They were trolling her the entire time just to fuck with her.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so that shit, like I remember she was like crying online and she didn't know what to do. So to see this shit come back and like a few months later for this shit to happen, bro, she was just on Jimmy Fallon. Like she got a Netflix deal. She's doing all kinds of shit. And it's just a testimony, bro. Post your fucking videos. Like people be so scared of everything on the internet with the backlash and all this other shit when it's just like, bro, do it. Whatever the fuck is on your mind, just do that shit. You don't know what. Like, first of all, that's what got me on Victory Light.
Yeah.
Literally me posting my face because my friends know I've been funny my whole life, but I've never wanted to be online.
Say
because,
that shit.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah. Get a fucking drop for that.
But I've always been this person, and I just didn't want to be online. It wasn't until somebody went viral off of my tweet that I'm like, yo, let me just put my face behind my own jokes. Why not?
Yeah.
And it got me on fucking Victory Light. So.
Get
Do it, bro. Post some fucking videos.
You too can live like Salvatore Ferragamo. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy is like so by the way, for our listeners and watchers, the last topic we were talking about was A$AP Rocky dropping a new album and whether or not we actually need it, because we never actually established what the fuck it was, and I feel like we have a bad habit of doing that.
We dead ass do, bro.
So, because all of us are in the room. See, this is a little tidbit for y'all. We get to talking about the topic sometimes before we shoot. So then when we shoot, we're kind of already mid-convo.
In the zone.
So on behalf of the Victory Live podcasting crew, we apologize for the late...
Don't talk for me, nigga.
For the we apologize for the late
This
intro.
is a Victory Life first, y'all.
Yeah.
Rainey has just glazed y'all. You know what I'm saying?
That's
He
crazy.
just glazed all fucking 100,000 million of y'all.
God damn.
You know what I'm saying?
But,
Enjoy it.
Yeah, so that was the last section. Now in this section, we're talking about Jules LeBron popularizing the term demure, which just means, like Mero said, reserved, modest, shy, but it's typically reserved for women. But Jules LeBron made it popular to say, oh yeah, very demure, very mindful, and it's just evolved into this whole thing. And Liz, like you were saying, like you were encouraging people to just put their face out there, like stand behind their jokes, stand behind their content. I'm kind of like the opposite now. I'm so disillusioned by this shit.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, so
Like,
here's my thing.
I think I'm in my villain arc.
You are. You
You're
definitely
you know?
are.
So here's the thing about that. Everybody's going to say your shit is whack.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to say your shit is whack.
Yeah.
Everybody. Like, there's going to be people, like, when I started writing, people were like, man, this nigga don't know how to write. This fucking shit.
He still don't.
Yeah. Yo, he can't
I'm
do
just
this.
being Dave Chappelle at AA in Half Baked for the rest of this episode. I think them.
I see him. Yo, but it's like, it's whether or not you got the fucking mental fortitude to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you care what motherfuckers think? If you don't, then do your thing. That's how you get motherfuckers like Omega, bro.
Yeah.
That's how you get motherfuckers like Doño Rosario. Bro, I don't know what Omega did to his face. He looks like Jocelyn Wildenstein, but he's still the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? And he was on some shit like freestyling a song. And like, bro, there was American rappers just leaving mad flame emojis in the shit. Like, yo, you gotta do it. Yo, dude, I want to do a song with you. I'm like, bro, how the fuck does Quavo know who you are?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Actually, going back to ASAP, one of the things I like about him is like you'd catch him because it was like kind of like right after the Samsung deal, so I feel like there was like a lot of like social stuff. He was listening to Juan Luis Guerra. He was like, there's like the video of him just like asleep,
fuck?
and like Juan Luis Guerra was like playing in the background.
Yeah, bro.
That was really
He might
be some like.
He might be tapped in.
That's what it
It
is.
wouldn't surprise me.
And
I'm
he
telling you.
did a song with Tokisha.
That's right. So that's the thing. Like Rocky, he's a New York nigga for real.
Yeah.
He's just listen. When you are genetically blessed, you know what I'm saying. Like we talk about this shit all the time. Talent don't give a fuck where it's born. You know what I'm saying. And my man, yo, listen, bro, you my dog. You a very handsome man. You know what I'm saying. You were blessed with the fucking cheekbones and all that shit.
Yeah.
You add a little rap to that, a little sauce, bro. It's a recipe for success.
But I was gonna
And look at the hairline.
yeah.
To this day, bro.
I was gonna say, do you think that 35 years ago, you know, maybe when rap was in its infancy, I think that if ASAP Rocky and KRS-One switched places, neither would have made it.
Oh,
Because I think that KRS-One blew, like he became who he is now to this day because he came up in an era where what you were saying mattered more than what you looked like.
Yeah.
Versus
Yeah,
ASAP
yeah.
Rocky coming up in an era where what you look like and you're having a marketable image is more important than your actual skill set. And that's no shade to Rocky, but my brother, on your first mixtape, your first breakout single, the first line of that song is "I be that pretty motherfucker." So
People still say that shit.
Yeah.
Still say
Yo,
that.
that's what it is. So it's just like,
Maybe cut this. I think KRS makes it. I think Rocky makes it and KRS doesn't, to be honest with you.
yeah.
yeah.
It's
So
Damn.
I love this because this is exactly
Because what's
the
what's
eyelashes.
homie, like Big Daddy Kane was kind of like that.
He was
Yeah.
butt naked with Madonna and shit. Remember that? And the thing, he was with Madonna.
Tupac
and
was about
Kim.
that. I know it's a little after KRS, but
Yeah, no,
Same neighborhood.
I think you always had to be. You always had to after the 80s, the era.
Yeah.
Like I feel like once niggas started rapping, like you had to have some type of like image. With KRS-One, it was like South Bronx, you know what I mean? And it just so happened that like Queens and the Bronx are having that shit, and he was like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna pick up the mantle for the Bronx.
Yeah.
Boogie Down Productions, Skylar Rock, woo woo woo, you know what I mean? And like I think Rocky could have survived that era because like back then it was like, listen, I grew up listening to this shit, so I feel like they backing up the fucking Brinks truck in front of Victory Lap headquarters,
Yeah.
baby. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit is money. But KRS, the rhymes back then, bro, they wasn't super duper complex. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, no.
Give somebody
but, yeah.
to give like an NBA. Sorry, I'm talking about this podcast. To give like a like an NBA sort of like parallel to what's going on here. I saw like a just like a throwaway highlight from like Cade Cunningham, and somebody was like, yo, that would have been Jordan's like one of his top 10 layups.
You feel me?
And the truth is, like, the standard for rap now, especially with ghostwriters, might be better than the average rap from back then.
Bro, if
even though
you
it is
would have
tempo.
exactly.
The thing is,
the
like,
joint you played yesterday, if you would have played that in 1992, they would have been like, "Oh my god,
Yeah.
oh my god, oh.
yeah.
Like,
But that's-
he has to do a double album with Nas, and then,
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
but that's the
Move over AZ.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, it would have been you on Life's the Bitches today.
Yo, but-
and I love Sosa, nigga. That nigga listen, yo, 2 blocks away. That's another nigga I'm battling for backwards at the bodega.
But that's what I like. That's what I'm getting at is like, you saying that is enough. I'm so disillusioned by this industry. I'm on my MF Doom shit. Like, fuck that. I'll drop when I fucking feel like it, if I feel like
Yeah.
it, and I'll just send tracks to my friends that I think are cool.
That's
but
what I think.
this playing to the industry shit,
Nah.
I don't care for it anymore.
Yeah, that shit is lame. So like, that's my thing. It's like you got 2 type of people. It's like people that's like, yo, I'm trying to get a bag, and people that's like, I love this shit.
Yeah.
So there's people like, you see it in everything, in music, in
Entertainment, acting, movie, all that.
bro, sports, everything.
Yeah.
Like, y'all know I do 7 p.m. in Brooklyn with Mello. Mello just loves to fucking play basketball.
Yeah.
Like, he loves to fucking play basketball. Like, it's not like a,
That's why people love Hoodie Mellow.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, bro, I just love to hoop. Like, I don't give a fuck about money. Like, I made it. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired. Like, everybody knows who I am. Like, blah, 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 blah. But I love to hoop.
Yeah.
Like, I just love the sport. So that's, you know, like, that archetype is like you with music. You know what I'm saying? So then there's the other guy who's like, yo, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm gonna run this shit up on YouTube. I'm gonna do shows.
I'm gonna pay for the bots.
I'm gonna all
you know,
that shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Bro, they do that shit in DR.
Yeah.
Like, you see it then both come out and the shit is like, bro, there's 10 people that know, yo, piquiri para del bloque 46. I'm like, bro, I've never heard of this motherfucker in my life. You got
Yeah.
3 million views
Yeah.
in one day?
Yeah.
Like, and that's so, you know what I mean? Like, even they're learning. You know what I'm saying? Like, the bot shit is crazy. So
Yeah.
to your point, that's the reason why we talk about this shit all the time. Like, the shit is changing so fast, bro.
Yeah.
And in the future, y'all are gonna consume shit totally differently, bro.
Yeah.
That's why niggas are fighting this shit. That's why you got shit like Rough Trade. Like, you got people going and buying vinyl and going backwards, bro. Going to analog shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck this digital shit, bro. Being like, I want to own my media, like, because it's like the
Everything
shit is,
disappears way too fast now, bro.
Liz, how many Hobson vinyls do you own?
4. I got Ill Mind 1 through 8.
Oh
my God.
Yo, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
But yeah.
Look at me. Yo, the Hobson is nuts.
You don't got no Hobson on the Serato?
Yo,
Bro,
man, see,
I'm
now-
going through enough. I'm going through enough, bro, to be reminded that I was a Hobson fan.
Oh my God.
I don't
Yo,
need this.
Don't worry about it. Liz is getting flown out in 10 minutes.
Yo,
For
listen,
real.
I'm
Count it
telling
from here. She got to go in 10 minutes
Yo,
because she got a flight to Miami.
Yo, listen.
Come on, bro.
You know what she's gonna be listening to on that flight? The Hassan Hussein Hobson mix 20. Yo, I swear to God, you gotta-
Featuring DJ Escoff.
Yo, Hassan, you going to hell, bro.
Yeah.
For dropping them.
Oh my God.
But yo,
But yeah, nah. I'm like, I don't like with music and shit. I'm like, bro, drop whatever the fuck you want to drop.
Yeah.
Like, I think Jay-Z started this whole shit. I'm blaming Jay-Z for a lot of shit, but like, he started. Remember when he did a song on the Memphis Bleak album called Dear Summer, where he was basically apologizing to everybody. He's like, yo, I know I give you a banger every summer for y'all to party in the club too, but I'm retired now, so sorry, Dear Summer, woo woo woo, whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like that put that shit in motherfuckers' brains. Like, every summer there has to, you gotta drop a bop every
Yeah.
single summer,
Yeah.
or every like, certain amount of time to keep your name out there, or else you're gonna disappear into the ether.
Which is bullshit,
This
bro.
bullshit.
I really think that when it's a strong, cohesive fucking project that you put you can't just pump out bullshit your entire life, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just release some shit, whatever. No, you sometimes gotta go through life to be able to release another project. You have to be able to grow and be like, oh, okay, the last shit I put out, it can't sound the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's okay for you to take a fucking break and let life happen, and you be working in that time and take 4 3-4 years to drop another project. It's fine.
I don't know if it was Erykah Badu. I don't know if it was Erykah Badu or Lauryn Hill that said it, but she got interviewed recently, or maybe in the past year, where somebody said like, oh, like, or maybe it was just a tweet or some shit, whatever. The point is, at some point she said like, yo, I haven't dropped an album because I'm out living life. What the fuck am I gonna write about otherwise?
That part.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, the shit with like ASAP and all that, it's like, I wasn't really expecting an album. Cool that it's coming out. I'll check it out. But like, I'm not, this idea that like everything is a fucking rat race and like everything has been distilled to just this fucking this conveyor belt of like, just like rushing the creative process, bro. Like, this is why I'm the new Blue Sun stan till this day, bro. That Andre album is incredible. The Andre 3000, the flute shit, incredible, bro. You know how much fucking work I get done to that shit?
Yo,
He's going on tour with it. Are you gonna go?
That shit is musical Adderall.
That shit is
yeah.
That shit is a fucking. I be in a sonic K-hole, bro. When I listen to that shit.
Would you go see it live?
Huh?
Would you go see it live?
Hell yeah. It would, and this idea, you know, like to what you were saying, like expecting, to what Liz was saying, expecting, getting to a place where you expect that shit from artists, like they owe you something. It's not very demure. It's not very mindful.
It's not mindful at all. It's not thoughtful.
It's not very mindful.
My shit is like, dog, there's always gonna be something that I like. You know what I mean? There's so much fucking music out there. It's not 1995, bro, where you gotta go to the Wiz and there's 10 records.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta pick 1 to 10.
Yeah.
Dog, there's some fucking artists that I've never heard of in my life that's fucking around in their house right now. And they're gonna drop a joint that's 2 minutes long.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be like, oh, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be like, yo, Siri, what the fuck is this?
Yep.
And,
And that
like,
person
blah, blah,
is
blah.
gonna be Rainy. Honestly, to me, that's who it is. Whenever Rainy send me some shit, I'm like, bro, you're a fucking maniac.
Thank you.
He's a maniac, and I understand.
But that's what it is.
Oh, come on, my son. Damn, bro. I'm still grieving, bro. You said I had a pass. But because I completely understand the mind frame that Rainy has, because it's the music industry. Like, I understand completely. But I just think about somebody else or somebody just like you finding your music, because it's so specific. You know, like the kind of music that Rainy does, it's a specific kind of person who will enjoy it.
Yeah.
And it's like, for me, whenever I find something, bro, that I feel like, yo, that person made that shit for me. Like, it's so specific. I'm like, it's a whole new world.
Yeah.
So I would like for Rainy to keep continuing, like to post, not for number wise, not for it to reach the masses, but for it to reach its specific audience, the same way MF Doom did.
Yeah.
Just do your shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, just plays right.
Thank you so much,
You know the
Liz.
glaze right, man.
That means
You know the
a
glaze.
lot. I appreciate it.
It's not coming, it's not coming to
honestly,
save
like,
it.
It's not coming. The glaze is not coming.
the glaze is not coming, but I tell you what is coming. Hey, yo, us when we come back from this break.
I'm starting to work up a chubby right now.
Oh, brother.
Yeah.
Victory light.
He said, yo, am I supposed to bring... Usually when niggas are staring at you, that means, yeah, you gonna bring that?
I mean, I looked at both of y'all. Y'all both was looking down. So,
Yo,
I mean,
Victor,
I
like,
assume-
bitch, we back, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw it off the glass to Liz, because we are gonna talk about fake vagina. And not how
Is
you
that
think.
what the fuck the topic was, or was it Tyrese?
It was Tyrese, but he did use the term fake vagina, which totally fucked me up.
Yeah, so Tyrese Gibson, the singer, he had an interview with Charlamagne the God on The Breakfast Club, which he got super vulnerable. I mean, all of Tyrese's interviews are...
Yeah.
He's a good interviewee,
So
I would say.
Let me ask you this. Do you think, like, because part of me is like, you're being vulnerable, you're being open. Part of me is just like, bro, are you okay? Like, not just like, yo, like,
yo, you don't have friends?
Well,
that part.
Okay, so that's perfect, because on the show he talks about that. That was the main clip that I saw, where Charlamagne kind of like, you know, when you ask somebody, yo, how you doing? Are you good?
Yeah.
He did that. And Tyrese just went silent. Charlamagne brought up, you know, you've been dealing with a lot of grief. You went through a divorce.
Right.
Like, there's just a lot of shit going on in your life. Have you dealt with that? And he just goes radio silent. He's like, I deal with it with the very 24 hours that I get. And you could tell he was being very vulnerable. Like, he was sitting in all the people that he's lost in that time. He named them. He talked about how, Charlamagne, that was another thing. Charlamagne was trying to get him to take a tissue, because he was crying, and he's like, "No, bro, black men cry. Like, let me fucking cry."
Yeah.
But he was just trying to look out for your follicles, bro, like your face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Not
saying?
yet, but I get the sentiment of what he was saying. He's just like, "Bro,
Let me be-
I'm going through a lot." And it's okay for me to go through a lot. That's
Right.
that's what his sentiment was of him being a black man in that space. And then Charlamagne gave him the tissues. He tossed some shits over his shoulder. He admitted to having fake jewelry. Like he talked a lot about his financial problems and how all of that shit affected him as just an adult man.
Yeah.
So
That shit
I
is
want to
crazy.
see. I
to
want to
me.
see more of that.
yeah.
Yeah, nah, for real. Cause listen, I'm a crying ass nigga, bro. I cried at my son's every single child's like kindergarten graduation.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you shouldn't be crying at kindergarten graduation, dog. They just learn the alphabet.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna go to real school. You know what I'm saying? Where like they don't shit on themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's not a huge thing, dog. When I was in there like like sound like Robert F. Kennedy and then like
Oh God, no!
I love you so much.
Ugh, Jesus,
My baby.
you sound like the Roach guy from Men in Black.
Yeah.
That's who you sound
Dirty.
like.
Shout to Vincent D'Onofrio, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Incredible method actor. You know
How
what
the
I'm
fuck
saying?
that be knowing these white actor names, bro? This shit is
listen,
insane
you
to
know
me.
what happens? Because the era, the way I grew up, I'm gonna tell you how I grew up. I grew up
On crack.
I grew up in the yo, who got a free crib? You know what I'm saying? Every time we hang out outside, we get arrested. So who got a free crib? You know what I'm saying? Every time we hang out outside, bro, niggas throw up us, all 13 of us up on the wall.
Something happens.
And something happens. Somebody got an open case. Somebody get taken away. So who got the free crib? What are we going to do at the free crib? We're going to sit there. We're going to watch whatever the fuck is on WPIX.
Yeah.
11.
Whatever's on when Fox was free at the time.
Whatever the fuck is on over there TV.
Yeah.
So then you end up watching like shit like Full Metal Jacket, like high low, right? Like
Yeah.
like Kubrick shit, and then you got American Ninja. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
all
yeah.
that shit is in the mix. So I saw Full Metal Jacket like just sitting around smoking haraka, nigga, on like 196 of Morris with my peoples. But Vincent D'Onofrio, I recognize him because he was in Law and Order after that, and he has this weird. I don't know if it's a tick or something, but every time he acts, he'll be like, Lisbel, you were there in the lunchroom.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Yeah.
You
Is it
saw
a
blood
tick?
there, and it matches yours.
You know what it is?
That's
it's
fucked up, bro.
it's theater.
It's the theater shit.
It's theater. Yeah.
It's like, yo, I
Like
got
that-
him. I was like, bro, I
Nah,
thought
nigga,
he
that's
was.
theater.
Yeah. I was like, I thought he was just a sassy nigga. 'Cause
Nah,
he was
bro,
like,
that animated ass like fucking super expressive like Pixar looking shit.
that's a word.
Like that's like theater shit because like you're there in person, bro. There's no post. There's no post production. There's no editing room.
Yo,
You got to do that shit right there.
right there. But the shit is like, there's certain actors that do it. Like Danny Day-Lewis comes to mind as like a method actor, bro. Like I'm digging into this shit. Like you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he's just built to like he's too big for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ever see somebody be like, nigga, you too big for that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my son be trying to jump on a little trampoline. I'm like, nigga, you too big. You 115 pounds.
Yeah.
To 9-year-old ass, bro. You the biggest 9-year-old out here. You can't jump on that shit. That's for the little guys. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and D'Onofrio, to me, that nigga's like 6'9". I could be wrong. He looks like very large. You know what I'm saying? He just looks mad big.
Just
bro.
I was waiting for her. I was waiting for her outside.
How the fuck did this turn into the Vincent D'Onofrio fan club? I don't know.
Yeah.
I just think you just gotta like leave TNT on in the crib
Yeah.
throughout like growing up.
Yes.
And then you get like Vincent D'Onofrio,
Yes.
Bobby Cannavale, Glenn Close.
Yeah,
Spit
Glenn
that
Close.
shit.
Some of us are outside
Steve
fighting,
Zahn,
man. We
like-
don't have time to
Tate
do that.
Donovan used to be a sex symbol.
Yo,
Some
fuck,
of us
yo.
have other things to do.
Bro, yesterday Rainy was spitting out minutes spitting, boy. What's homie's name? The white guy from the We Are Farmers. Is
Bum, 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 bum.
J.K. Simmons.
J.K.
Yeah.
Simmons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
More white people.
Bro, if you
Nice.
Kind of looks like
But these-
Alan Alda, but
Yes.
not to get them confused.
Yes.
Yep.
Yo, Liz, I swear to God, bringing it back, yo, that's the police coming to get me because they know I'm making a point. Fucking Victory Like Full Circle, I had some shit called the White Nigga Hall of Fame on the blog where it was just like, yo, these is white people that's mad that everybody knows like by face. You
Yeah.
might not know their name, but it's like, oh, that's that motherfucker.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm
my
saying?
problem, bro. I could tell all of them by face, but I don't, Brad Pitt and
Bradley Cooper.
no, It's not even the same name. Brad Pitt and what's
George
another
Clooney?
Johnny Depp.
white bitch? I forgot. I forgot his name.
George Clooney?
No, Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
They're the same person to me, bro.
See? That's but and
my
they don't
God.
look nothing like that. But to me, yo, you can't tell me Harrison Ford, Robert Redford,
Richard
and
Gere.
Richard Gere are the same guy, bro.
I don't even know who you're
They're the
talking
same-
about.
Exactly. And if you Google image any one of them niggas, it's gonna give you the wrong picture.
Yeah.
It's like when you Google fucking Michael Jordan and it shows you like Michael Jordan, the attorney from fucking Charlotte, Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not the nigga I'm looking for. God damn it. But listen, there's a lot of it's like standard. I want to call them standard white people.
Standard issue,
Standard issue white people.
like the B-list white Hall of Fame, not
Yeah,
like Jamie Lee
not the
Curtis?
big ones.
Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan, she's like in a different tier. I'm talking about people that just, bro, you done been in so much shit, and it's not even like Men is saying, it's not like, yo, you won an
Yeah.
Oscar.
You know,
Like Sandra
There,
Bullock
it's-
might
it's
be
Sandra
Sandra Bullock.
It's
Okay.
those actors that are everywhere, but they're never the main character.
Yes.
Not
Yeah,
Sandra
there
Bullock.
you
That's not
go.
Sandra Bullock.
Yes.
What about Reba?
No, that's not Sandra Bullock, but I'm saying it's that type of like person. You know what I'm saying? Like
People put it in work on seasons of Rizzoli and Isles.
yeah. The
Yes!
people, yeah.
Yo, what's Shorty's name? Terry Jean used to go what?
Jessica Biel?
Angela something?
Jolie.
Angela.
Angela, Mona.
How did we get here from Tyrese?
I have no idea.
Angie Hartman?
Yeah, we all.
I don't know.
Sick
I
in the
just looked
head.
up Rizzoli and Isles.
Angie Harmon? Dog, I don't know, dog. Listen, there's a lot of white people in this world. That's the point of this.
And this is exactly why Tyrese was crying on the Breakfast
You
Club.
know what I'm saying? 'Cause he couldn't count.
Because he don't feel seen in this space. We just robbed this topic of this black man being vulnerable, and we just squandered it. And now we have to end the episode.
We
Now we
whitewashed
have
it.
to end the episode, Mero.
we whitewashed it up.
Are you proud of yourself?
Yo, Tyrese, I'm sorry you whitewashed the vulnerability.
This has been episode 68 of Victory Life. I've been Rainey, joined by the Kid Mero, La Matatana, Lisbel Ortiz, Arturo Caraculo. Behind the cameras, we got Min Tran, the burning effigy himself. We got goddamn Victor, Uncle Victor in the building. That's his slave name. He said that, not
real.
me.
That really is.
And we got the one and only Hassan. Fuck out of here. You don't get it this time. That's episode 68.
Yo, listen, y'all. Yo, listen.
My name is Liz Muller and I endorse this message.
Yeah, buddy. Yo, it's your boy.
Miami.
Yo, y ya estaba picando para mí, mí.
Look at me. Vete.
God, bro.
No, I'm doing the
Yeah,
shit.
no fun around
I'm doing the
this
shit. I'm doing the shit. Come here.
Yeah.
Lárgate.
bitch. Damn.
Yo, you know what it is, man. Victory Life, we'll be right back. We love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Lock in, subscribe. You know what I mean? The backlog of videos is coming. It's getting logged. You know what I'm saying? So when you in your cubicle, when you at work, you know what I'm saying? When you at the crib, you got some throwbacks to listen to and give you some mirth. You know what I mean? We will be back when we back. You know what I'm saying? Very soon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Love y'all. Stay locked in.
Con Dios.
A victory light.